Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Thursday, January 27th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by ppcphuket.com. Vaccinations for the estimated 5 million kids in Thailand between 5 and 11 years old is set to begin next week as the Public Health Ministry and the Department of Disease Control ramp up vaccination efforts in the kingdom. The Pfizer vaccine, which is the only vaccine approved by Thailand's Food and Drug Administration for use on children, will be administered starting on Monday with a kickoff ceremony at the Queen Sirikit National Institute of Child Health in Bangkok. A support system has also been set up for any child who shows strong side effects. The chief of the Department of Disease Control says healthy children should get the vaccine at school if possible. Those who are not in the school system and children who are in poor health should get the vaccine at a hospital, according to officials. He added that most healthy kids should wait between 8 to 12 weeks before getting their second dose of Pfizer, citing studies that show slightly longer intervals can generate better protection against COVID-19. For more, visit the link in the description. Local government offices are being asked to coordinate efforts to acquire land for a new road to be built for vehicles descending Kata Hill in order to make crossing the hill from Kata to Chalong safer. The news was confirmed by a report released by the Office of the Ombudsman last Friday, which addressed some of the issues of Kata Hill Road after the outside westbound lane began to collapse due to subsidence in October 2020. It stated that the short-term measures were appropriate, but that long-term measures should be put in place and could include the designing of a new curve in the downhill traffic lane to make it safer. The report made the distinction that there are more accidents going downhill from Kata to Chalong than there are uphill from Chalong to Kata. Still, officials are looking at the possibility of building a new straight downhill road from Kata to Chalong, cutting through the rubber plantations of villagers in the area. And if this is done, then the current downhill road lane would be turned into a new uphill road lane, increasing the uphill part of Kata Hill Road from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. The Ombudsman report said, quote, "The Phuket Provincial Administrative Organization does not have the power to expropriate the land to build a road. Therefore, the PPAO is asking the government agencies involved in the expropriation of the land for building a new road." During his inspection of the road late last year, National Ombudsman Mr. Isari instructed the Phuket Office of the Highways Department to expedite its project to make the road over Kata Hill from Chalong to Kata safer, following the outside lane collapsing in October 2020. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Following a woman being killed on pedestrian crossing in Bangkok by a policeman riding a Ducati monster motorcycle at speed last week, officials in Phuket Town have given the pedestrian crossing in front of Vashida Phuket Hospital a makeover in the hopes of avoiding any similar incidents in Phuket Town. After the death of a doctor in Bangkok last Friday who was run over by an off-duty cop on a Ducati motorcycle at a crosswalk in the capital, Phuket city officials ordered local public works division to improve crosswalks in risk areas in Phuket Town, such as in front of hospitals, schools, the fresh market, and other locations. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call Emin Painting today. Saudi Arabia and Thailand have announced the resumption of diplomatic ties following more than 30 years of frozen relations linked to the theft of jewels from a Saudi palace. In 1989, Thailand-born janitor Kriangkrai Chechamong stole $20 million worth of precious gems from the home of a Saudi prince, triggering a spate of murders in Bangkok and a feud between the countries dubbed the Blue Diamond Affair. Thai police later returned some of the jewels, but Saudi officials claimed most were fakes, while the whereabouts of the most precious gem, a rare 50-carat blue diamond, remained unknown. Late on Tuesday, the two countries announced in a joint statement the full re-establishment of diplomatic relations during a visit by Thailand's Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha to Riyadh. Saudi Airlines, meanwhile, announced that flights to Thailand from Riyadh would resume this May. In a Facebook post on Wednesday, Premier Prayut wrote that Thailand and Saudi Arabia have ended 3 decades of estrangement and will form a comprehensive strategic partnership. As the Premier says, he hopes restored relations with Saudi Arabia could also spur progress towards peace talks in the deep south of Thailand, an area that has seen unrest along the border provinces. 184 tourists tested positive for COVID on Wednesday, and with the 332 local cases on the island, adds up to 516 total COVID cases for January 26. This raises the total number of cases on the island recorded during January to 12,203 total cases for a daily average of 469, with a death toll of 7 for January. Since the pandemic began, the island has recorded 32,233 COVID cases with 153 deaths. Thanks for joining us on this January 27th edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.